Hey guys, and welcome back to the Interceptor. So today I'm going to be showcasing just a little bit of a amazing synergy, plus that the way this synergy works against probably its best matchup in the game, and just showing just how incredible Killmonger can be. So today we're going to be featuring the Killmonger Synergy with Void. Now personally, I've never seen anyone feature this on YouTube. If any of the small or big streamers have, or YouTubers, like it doesn't matter, either one. I apologize, and I'm not like trying to steal anything. I'm not saying I came up with the idea. I was definitely told about this idea by others, and I just wanted to showcase it. So if I'm stepping on anyone's feet, that is not the intention. So what we're going to be looking at is this Fearless Synergy. So it's a synergy on Killmonger, and what it does for Killmonger is Killmonger has a 35% chance to purify a debuff after a 0.5 second delay and then instantly regenerate 4% health. So basically what this is going to do is any debuff at all that's on you is going to give him 4% health on a 35% chance, which you guys see in the matchup that show is absolutely just overpowered. And then Void regenerates 1% of max health when inflicting his intimidating debuff. So that's just throwing his L1 or when his passive timer ends. So now let's go over to the video. I did record this a few weeks ago, or probably about a week and a half ago. So this is my new rank 2 6-star Killmonger I got on the 6th of July, I believe it was. And so you see right away we purify the poison from our suicides. And the way these are going to act is they're going to act basically like power boosts. So you see I'm going to throw my L2 right here, and then we're going to get all the way back to another L2. So it's just overpowered, and even though we took recoil damage, we're still at 100% health. We're getting all those invulnerability charge, or indestructible charge, I mean. And this is going to be on 5.2. I think it's 0.3. It might be 0.4. I think it's 0.3 though. And this is going to be the Icarus map. So Icarus is the node that affects it greatly. I brought the Ghost Trinity just like because I needed spots to fill the synergy. No one else really helps the synergy team, so I don't really care about the other spots, but those ones do nothing. So see, 10 hits in, we're already getting to our L2. We throw it, and then we heal right back to 100% health, because with Icarus, every time you hit them, it actually is going to reset the degen timer, and that is going to give you yet another chance to activate the regeneration of 4%. So yeah, it's just unreal. And then now we're going up against Modoc, and all you have to do against Modoc is push him to a special 1 and bait it, and then after you counter his special, you're actually going to get True Strike. So there I threw my L1 because I thought it was going to push him to his L1. I ended up not doing that. And right here, I think I'm going to go for an L1 evade, and then I do get the auto block because I decided to counter it. Also, our mediums are doing like 10k, so it's absolutely overpowered here. Throw another L2, and it just does insane damage. That's a 45k hit without a crit. That's easily over 100k there. Now we're going to go all the way around to the right side. You can use an energy refill here because like I don't really care if I use one or not. And yeah, this is just insane, this synergy. This is about a 5-minute clip, and I take down an entire path of Act 5.2, which is just crazy. So we don't shrug off either of our debuffs from suicides. And you see we are losing a fair amount of health, but as soon as we start activating that degen, boom. Look at that health gain. It's unreal. We were able to get rid of our poison and just gained a little bit of health in that fight. But the AI was also really passive there, so hopefully that won't be the case here. So now we're up against this Doctor Strange. And then, so the thing with Doctor Strange is that I'm actually going to get to my L2 before he gets to his L1. Also, one of the abilities of Killmonger, and the reason I like to use suicides when I'm running Killmonger, is that he doesn't rely on throwing a lot of his specials. He does decent, like, great damage output, and he also, from his abilities, gains power whenever he has a debuff Jesus Christ, I can't speak English. Placed on him, which is the suicide debuffs. So that is actually the way that we're gaining power through the Icarus combination. So that has nothing to do with the Void Synergy. It's just the regeneration that does. So not the cleanest fight there, but we got through it. Now we're going up against this Crossbones. So Crossbones is going to shrug off my stuns. So I'm going to make sure not to parry, and I'll just bait out a heavy or go for an intercept. But if I do land a parry, then I'm just going to wait a little bit. So there I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm losing 1,000 per second. But I believe in this quest I get all the way back up to 100. So yeah, we're going to keep throwing those L2s, keep getting that regen. And then, yeah, ending with 66%. I mean, if you can use one champ that takes up 2 slots, and Void's a useful champ, it's not like it's a wasted slot, especially if you have a 565 Void like I do, and take down this much decently hard content, not hard, this is easier than a war fight, but decently hard content, then I'd say you'd be pretty content with that. So now we're taking on Symbiote Supreme, and of course all those buffs are going to count, so if they get nullified we are going to take a little bit of damage, but it's not that big a deal. So there we go for an L2, and then a couple hits, and we're already back to 80%, which is awesome, but 17 hits for that fight. I believe we have one more fight, yes, so that's this green goblin here. I could have done this boss, the Omega Red boss, with Killmonger, and I actually did do it at the end of this clip, but I honestly felt like the fight was 40 hits long, and it kind of didn't really showcase what I wanted to show for this video. So the fights, or the recording and the video is going to end after this green goblin. But Killmonger can very, very easily solo that Omega Red. If you want me to make a specific video, or you want me to upload the end of this video just to show you, let me know. I'll probably end up just recording a new one, because I also just wasn't satisfied with how I played. So you see, this is what I was talking about. This is what the thumbnail means about free power boosts. So basically, I was sitting there, and the only contact between him and I was my L2, which is just insane that you can just spam SP2 after SP2 with Killmonger without even power boost. So imagine throwing power boost into this map. He'd be at an L3 halfway through his L2. But that is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the little gameplay video. I don't do too much of these, but I'll try to do some more in the future. I got a few recorded, a few planned, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.